You can hit start. Is there one place that you've always wanted to go? Well, I'm going to tell you about a recent trip that I took to Ireland for my honeymoon, and that just happened to be the one place that I've always wanted to go. Let me back up for just a second and tell you the reason, or the things that made me want to go there. About 10 years ago, somebody asked me the question of, if you could go to one place in the world, where would it be? And I realized I didn't have a place. So I started thinking about places that I would want to travel, and pretty soon I saw the movie P.S. I Love You. And this is going to give you a little bit of a clue of what a schmuck I am for romance, but the movie sold me on going to Ireland. The way they depicted everything, that it was so just enchanting, and the rolling green hills, and of course the love story and the Irish pubs at the end. I just wanted to go and sit in an Irish pub and drink a beer. So in October of 2014, my husband proposed marriage to me. And right after he proposed marriage, he proposed that we go to Ireland for our honeymoon. He'd been there 5 years before, and he really, really loved it. And he knew it was the one place that I always wanted to go. So I remember it was so just surreal to me, but I got a text message at work confirming that that it was all booked. And I squealed literally out loud in my chair. And I'm sure my coworkers thought I was crazy, but I didn't care because I was going to Ireland. When we arrived in Dublin, it was the day before St. Patrick's Day, and it was chaotic and crowded, and I drive on the left side of the road there. And so it was nothing like what I had thought it was going to be in terms of, small towns, big wide open spaces, but it was fun. However, after we left Dublin, it was exactly that. It was beautiful, majestic, just everything so green and vibrant. But what really took the cake was the places that we stayed. We stayed in castles the entire time. And my favorite was the Dromelin Castle. It looked like a real castle on the outside. It was awesome. And when you got inside, it still looked like a castle. And our room was up in one of the towers, and so we had to walk up these steep, winding stairs to get in. And when we got in, it was this great big room with these great big windows, and you could see out into over the entire estate, and it was breathtaking. But what would a good trip be if there wasn't good food? So they do afternoon tea there. It's pretty common in Europe. And they were able to make mine 100% gluten-free, which is something I can't really even get here in the States. And that night, I had chicken coconut curry for dinner. And I know you're thinking chicken coconut curry, whatever. It was delectable. It melted in my mouth. I think I was sadder leaving that castle than I was all of Ireland. And as I look back on this trip, I just have such a grateful heart because I was able to go to the one place I always wanted to go with the one person I could have wanted to go with.